Hey guys, welcome to the deep dive. So, I've been super busy. I work as the best way to explain it is kind of like a pharmaceutical rep, but for natural companies. And March and April are just like the craziest, busiest times that we have every year. So, it's been a little nuts, but hopefully when April kind of ends and May rolls in, we can start doing more of these. But at the moment, I'm trying to do just one of these deep dives a week. So, I hope your trading's been good. The market's been kind of choppy. It was up quite a bit there in March. April has been a little rough. It's just been down. But farming equipment, agriculture, fertilizers, those have all been doing fantastically. So I figured, why not do a fertilizer stock to kind of get an idea of maybe how they move a little bit. So let's go to screen. Today we are doing AGCO, which is a farm and heavy construction machinery company founded in 1990 in Duluth, Georgia. They manufacture and distribute agricultural equipment and related replacement parts worldwide. They offer high horsepower tractors for row crop production, soil cultivation, planting, land leveling, seeding, and commercial hay operations. So these guys do pretty much everything farming. Mostly giving, the high construction machinery, heavy construction machinery, and farm machinery. So this is what we're looking at. We are back in 2005 in early September, late August. And as you can see, things have just been going sideways for a long period of time, for years. This starts over in 2002. So for 3 years, we have been going sideways in this stock, just doing nothing. That's really given a chance for the moving averages to kind of coil up. You can kind of see how they're all over the place there, and everything's kind of just going sideways. That's what's really nice about when stocks go sideways is you get a good chance for an explosive move, which is what we're going to get today. So let's start going through. We're in 2005, so we don't have any earnings or anything like that. There's no news. I tried to see if there was news. The earnings only go back to 2012, so we're just kind of flying blind. We got to just go with the chart, and this is where we're starting. ADR right here is in the 4. It looks like 3 and 4 range. Volume is decent. Our average volume is going to be around 700,000 so far, although volume's fallen off. And we're over our 200 moving average. And let's just kind of look at this chart a little bit and see what we see. What do you notice about this chart? The stock isn't that orderly. We're pretty choppy in here. It looks like we keep breaking out and pulling back, breaking out, pulling back, break out, pull back. We do have a nice kind of longer consolidation here of, 38 bars, which isn't bad. The market itself is going pretty much sideways. It has made a new high in March of 2005, but since then it's gone sideways for maybe 6 months. So yeah, this isn't a stock that I'm looking at and going like, yeah, I really want to trade this thing. This was a nice linear move in here, a nice linear down move, consolidated underneath the 200 and then pushed back up. Then it lost the 200, tested it, came down. This was probably the most distance between it and the 200 it had here. And since then it's rallied up. Really didn't have much problem getting through the 200 and getting above it. Has tested it now multiple times. Once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, kind of 5 times there. So yeah, let's start going. Let's see what we got. Let's see if we can put on some good trades. Let's get a little bit more zoomed in here so we can see better. Hope you guys can see well. We are recording, so let's go along. Agriculture company volume pretty low here, not liking that. Down days have higher volume. Yeah, we're looking for tightness, all right, we're going down. Wow, we're going down below the 200, selling off quite a bit here in September. Volume's definitely picking up on this sell-off. All right, we got a pretty strong bottoming hammer there. Let's see if that it triggers. No, we violate it. Looks like it's definitely trying to make a bottom in here. Volume is going up. Oof, we must have had some kind of earnings, something go on here. Huge volume day, big gap down, and run. Yeah, but we're right back, man. I wonder how this looked on the hourly, if this was a good mean reversion here. We're really not going to take much below the 200, so just kind of clicking through. All right. Well, we're kind of going sideways here. We're kind of between the 65 EMA and the 50 SMA, just making a little consolidation. All right, looks like we broke down and then consolidated and broke back up. This might have been a good buy day here. Volume's really fallen off a cliff since then. All right, we are looking strong. Nope, pulling back. Spoke too soon. There's a breakout day on a short flag. Yeah, it looks like that breakout day really worked. So check this out. We had this long consolidation that's kind of sloping down, lower lows. We break higher, get a little consolidation in here in these moving averages. This was the breakout day on 127, and then bam, off to the races, 4 days up in a row. So let's see if it can set up again. Ooh, it's getting real choppy, but we're back down to the 20. Let's see if we can get... Oh, we broke out higher there and failed. Interesting. Volume is very high. Oof, ugly. I mean, we're looking at kind of a pullback stock right now. We're not going sideways. And this could be something. I mean, we're below the 200, but I like how much volume is in here. I like how violent this is. Now we're making some higher lows in there. Main market just broke out this day. I say we buy over 14. Let's try it out. All right, we are in at 14. Let's say our stop is 13. Let's say it's 1350. And let's hope we break through this 200. Yeah, we did. All right. I'm going to take off 25% at about 1475 and then the other 25% at the highs. All right, did we get there? High, 1476. Okay, we did. So let's see. What did we get in at? Over 45, and our risk was 50 cents. So we got a 1.5 R on 25%. That's pretty good. Let's try and get our other piece out up here at like $1.50 profit. That would be a 3R. Ooh, almost made it. We gapped up and came back in, but we're holding it. All right, so we're out at the highs, let's say 1550-ish, which would be $1.50 profit. We risked 50 cents, so let's do 3R on the second 25%, which would kind of give us 2.25R on the first 50. So really nice start. I'm going to trail with one of these moving averages. I can't really tell which one is respecting more. It looks like it's respecting the 20 more, but this thing pulls back hard, so I kind of want to use the 10. So I think I'm going to use the 10, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm feeling like we could come back down to the 200. So my stop is below this low at 1469. So 1465 is my hard stop, and if we close below the 10, I'm getting out. Not quite. There we go. So close below the 10 at 1540. So basically 3R on the last 50%. So that was a 2 point, I don't know. Let's see, 3R. So that's 75. So 2.67R on the first trade. That's pretty respectable. Very respectable. Now, if we keep going sideways here, because look, these down days are very low volume, we could have a situation where we get another setup. Yeah, really glad I used the 10 there because we are creating, but look, no volume on this down move. And like I said, we came down to the 200 again. This thing likes these deep pullbacks. So I want a few days down here, but it looks like we might just drop and pop up. Yeah. All right. It just did the same. I mean, this happens sometimes. We just drop down, touch the 65, which it likes, and pops right back up. You could have bought over 1487 for 3 days up. That would have been not bad. All right, let's get some sideways. What do you think about this? Is this a flag? We went drop, pop, now sideways, riding the 10. I mean, this could be a momentum name, so we're going to try buying a breakout over 1625. We're going to try it. Could get stopped out for sure. All right, we're in 1625. Our stop is, I want to say, below this low at 1586. So let's say that's 15 cents. Let's say we're doing 40 cents risk. 40 cent risk at 1625. It helps me to write these down. I was doing these by memory before, and I don't know, it was a little shaky. All right, where are we taking our first 25% off? Let's give it a day or two and see. Man, this stock market itself looks like it's super tight, like it's about to break out. Oh, we pulled right back in. Okay, we came back to the highs. Next day on the open, I'm taking off 25%. Okay, so first 25% at the open, which was 1690. So that would be 65 cents profit on 40 cent risk. So yeah, we're looking at 1.5 R, let's say 1.5 R on 25%. Let's see if we can get a little bit more. I'm going to take the second 25% off at 1750. If we can get up there. Close below the 25, I am out. High volume selling candles. This thing should go down. Like, this is distribution. We should go down. If it doesn't, that's very bullish. That's pretty bullish. Second 25% at 1750. All right, I think we got there. High 1750 was the high. Sweet. So 1750. Our entry was 1625. We're looking at $1.25 in profit on 40 cent risk. That's 3R. Nice. 3R on second 25%. All right, let's just ride the rest. Should we keep using the 10? I think the 20 might be better because, look, it respected the 20 there, so I'm going to use the 20 on this second 50%. Yeah, it's looking good. All right. High volume, big update. This could be the top. You know, this is kind of a topping-ish candle. Blow off top a little bit, but we'll see. Nope, not a blow off top. Second 50%. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. We are going. All right. Bounced off the 10 there beautifully. We're going to keep following through. Looks like we might break the 10. No, we had a huge up day. Oh, my goodness. We were in at 1625 at 40 cent risk, and now we are up $6. This is what I'm talking about. This is a winner, and this might be the blow off. We'll see. I'm definitely going to now use the 10. Something that Stockby talks about, when you have a big acceleration of a stock, you switch to shorter moving averages as your trailing stop. So I'm definitely using the 10 here. In fact, I'm going to get out of 25% at the open of the next day. So let's get out at, just beautiful. We opened at 23. So I'm going to use a calculator here. 23 minus 16.25 equals divided by 0.4. 16.8 R on 25%. Great trade. Going to trail that last 25 with the 20. See if we can keep going. Oh, baby. Oh, geez, a gap down. Those are the worst. Let's see. What I gotten out here, 2306. The 10 was 2307. Technically, I would have gotten out on this candle, but that would have been difficult. Would you have gotten out if it closed 1 cent below the 10? Technically, I would have, but, maybe I wouldn't have. I'm just trying to think of what I'd actually do. All right, we're just going to take it like we called it, close below. We closed below the 10 by 1 cent. I would have gotten out there instead of getting out on this close at 21.23. So our second close was, our last exit was 23.06. So 23.06 minus 16.25 divided by 0.4. Yeah, 17.025 on 25%. So let's calculate this. So our first 50% was 2.25 R, and 8 plus 17.025. Our second 25%, or our second half was at 16.91 R. Plus 2.25 equals divided by 2. So overall, it was a 9.58 R trade. Wow. That was great. We're up at about 13R. No, we're at about 12R total right now. Just fantastic. Fantastic. Let's keep going. See if maybe this sets up again. I think we got to get down to these moving averages here. That was just such a run up, and we did rather quickly. All right, we barely touched the 50, and now we're making higher lows. That was kind of a high volume bar. So, I mean, this is a setup here. This is definitely a pop and drop. We could target this 23 area. So, I mean, let's go for it. Let's enter at 20, just the high of this candle here, which is 20.16 with the stop at the low of 1901. So, yeah, let's see if we get there. All right, we got there. We entered in on a low volume candle, and it reversed. Our stop is below this low. Not looking good. Okay, we didn't get stopped out. We just ran into the 10 and bounced right off. Let's get out of 50% at, well, let's first write down these stats. So let's see. High to low is 115. So 115 is our risk. Risk. And we're in at these highs, which is 20.16. I say we take profits, high volume. That's really nice, man. The main market's turning lower too. What are we timing at? We're at 17 minutes. We're good. Okay, let's get rid of half. Man, we're right. Let's get rid of half at 21.15. All right, what did we open at? We opened at 20.99. So we didn't quite get out. Okay, I'm getting rid of 20% at the open of the next day. And then 20% at 21.15. So open was 20.73. Let's just calculate that. 20.73 minus 20.16. 57 divided by 1.15. So first 25 was a half R, 25%. Second 25 was 8.7R. So we have 50% left still. We tag the 20. I really want to take off 25% at this gap fill. So let's see if we get that. Otherwise, I'm moving my stop up to basically entry. I don't want to take a loss on this. Yeah, we just took a loss. Okay. Or we got out at our exit, at our entry, I should say. 0.87 plus 0.5 equals divided by 2. All right, we took a 0.7 R win. Man, 3 winners in a row. That's not a huge winner, but this can be a little profitable pattern. This little consolidation right at a moving average pops up. Now we're back lower. Let's wait for a longer consolidation now, hopefully. Ooh, nice. Wow. Coming right back down. How far have we ran so far? We're up 100%. Coming down to the 100 MA. I almost want to quit. Quit while we're ahead. What a great run this was, man. This was just perfect. I mean, we got in right here. This didn't look like a great pattern, but we got this tight consolidation. It just had a great run. All right, we're getting this choppy move upwards. Breakout there. Was this a pattern? Yeah, I mean, this is higher lows, but we didn't really... I mean, I guess there was resistance around this like 1950 area that we just broke out of on higher volume. So, I mean, that's decent. Wow. All right, we're going sideways here. Lower volume. Breaking out higher. Failed that breakout. Hard. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Came back to the 100. It likes this 100. Pop, drop. Let's see if we can get a tight candle or two. I don't like how low volume is. All right, that's higher volume. Ooh, gap down. Brutal gap down there. But we are consolidating. This, I mean, overall, this is kind of this, we got this kind of long, maybe something like this. We kind of got this long consolidation. So let's see, maybe we can get some tight action underneath that. Oh, it's coming back, broke above it. All right, now we are consolidating. All right, giving it more time. It's just so choppy. But I love how tight these moving averages are getting. It's looking really good. Okay, this is something. This is something here. Consolidation, volume looks okay. Right below the moving averages. I want to give it one more day though. Needs to go sideways one more day. This is not what I was looking for. Here we go. All right, if we gap up to 2050, I'm going to get long. 2050 is my entry. This is good. This is good. All right, this is really good. Okay, now if we gap up to 2035, I'm going to get long. Come on. All right, burst through 2035. There we go. All right, we're long. 2035. 2035. And our stop is going to be below this tiny little candle here at 19.7, I believe. Stop 19.7. So let's do that real quick. 0.7. So 65-cent risk. And where's our first target? This could be the start. All right, volume doesn't look great here. We're either going to get stopped out here or we're looking good. So we're going to get out of 25% at 21.77, I think, which would be about a 2-hour trade. So let's get out of 25% here, and then we'll see what happens after that. All right, we're holding the moving averages. We tested them again. That's good. What did I say our exit was? 21.77. So yeah, we're actually out of the first 25%. Okay. So we got 25% at 2.18R. And this is looking pretty weak, but I'm going to give it a day. That's not looking great. I'm going to get out of the next 25% at the open. Yeah, we opened at 2093. So 58 cents divided by 0.65. So that's 0.9R on the second 25%. And gosh, I kind of want to move my stop up to like 2015-ish. So I'm going to move my stop up to 2010. All right, we're still strong. I think we're stopped out. Yeah, we're stopped out. So 2010, that would be 25 cents divided by 0.65. So we took a 0.4R loss on the last 50%. So if we do 2.18 plus 0.9 divided by 2. So our gains were 1.5R. 4R, and our losses were 0.4R. So we, 1.1R win, 1.14R wins. 4 wins in a row, though. That's pretty good. Let's see what we're at. We're at 1.14 plus 0.7 plus 16.91. Oh, whoops. I meant 9.58 plus 2.67. So we're at 14R wins. This has been a real fun stock to trade. And you can kind of see we are getting tighter here. So maybe this is going to be giving us some kind of little setup here. Let's see. That's technically a breakout. It's not a breakout of the larger pattern. This is kind of the larger pattern. But let's see if we get some kind of sideways thing. I don't want to miss the break. Man, volume is just brutal here. I mean, this volume is just falling off a cliff. But I mean, if we can break this with conviction, I guess I'm buying at 22.3. Our risk is going to be terrible, but all right, that's good. Yeah, all right. Okay, I'm liking this. I'm liking the look of this. We're going sideways. Yeah, I'm definitely buying at 21.90 is what I'm looking at for a longer term breakout. That's a good sign. Ooh, weakness. Okay, maybe we're going to reset here. All right, we're back into the consolidation. And it looks like we've had kind of a washout here, which is good, and we're bouncing back. Yeah, 21.70 is my entry. Come on, here we go. I hate buying 4 days after a ramp up. Average volume, though, has come down. So volume is actually looking better. Volume is looking better here. 21.30, I'm buying at 21.30. Let's see the high. I'm sorry, 21.70 was what my entry was, 21.70. Okay, that's really good. Ooh, I might have gotten in there. High, 21.81. So I'm long, 21.70. My stop is probably 20.70, so it's like 1 point risk. I think I'm going to get stopped out here, but I could be totally wrong. Let's see. This is not a bad looking pattern. This is either going up or going down. Okay, we're still in it. Wow, just going sideways. Hey, all right, looking good. That was the real breakout day right there. Yeah, so we're going to move our stop up to 21.12 probably. 21.12 below that breakout bar. Our initial risk was 1 point. I'm wanting this to come up to the highs, so I'm going to hold it now for at least a few days. Oh, gosh. Oh, that was brutal. All right, we opened at 20. So we took $1.70. We took a negative 1.7 R stop. Definitely not what we wanted there. Huge gap down, but huge gap down and run and then rallied. If we go, man, I'm at 22. If we get it back up to 22, I definitely want to buy because this thing should roll over, right? All right, got back up to 22. I'm long at 22. My stop is below this low at 20.85. So 22, 20.85 stop, 1.15 point risk. This was a huge washout. Like we have this sideways action and we get this huge washout here. And now we blast up to, I don't know, we're not at like all-time highs, but we're at highs from July, and now we're at like 3-month highs. So we're long at 22. Our stop is below this huge breakout candle. Let's see what happens. Yes, it's what I want. Man, next day could be bad. I'm getting out of. Am I getting out of 25% on the open of the next day? That would be a 1 hour win for sure. Volume is so high. I think I'm going to give it one more day. I'm definitely getting out of 25% at new highs at 24.75. But I don't know. I'm going to give it one more day. Okay, we're good. Getting out of 25% at the open of the next day for sure. Yes. The open was 23.59. All right, 2.38R on the first 25%. Hopefully we don't crater here. Other 25%, I'm getting out at 22.50. Otherwise, my stop is still down here, and I'm trailing with the 10 or the 20. Okay, so next 25%, I got out, what did I say, 22.50? Whoops. 22.50 minus 21.7 divided by 1.15. Okay, 0.7 R on 25%. So that plus divided by 2. Okay, so first 50% is 1.53 R on first 50. Okay. And then we're trailing the rest with these moving averages. Let's see what happens. All right, we're strong. We're not so strong. Higher volume coming in on that sell-off. We're bouncing off the 10. I think I'm trailing with the 20. Although we are using the 10 quite a bit. Nope, just failed the 10. Coming back to the 20. Oh, very tight here. This is almost a re-entry looking trade. I mean, this is, see this flag? 13 bars. It's getting very tight there. I'm adding, man, I want to do a second trade on this. I want to be out of this trade so I can do a second trade. Let's see. What do I want to do? I guess I'm just holding. Oh, look at this. This is beautiful. That was a beautiful breakout. Definitely moving our stop up to 22. We're moving our stop up to profit. 22.40 is our new stop. Trailing the rest. This looks good. Yeah. Oh, yeah. If I were trading in real life, I would have added at 24, 20, a breakout over here. I would have added the other 50% on. So, I mean, like in my head, I'm full throttle on this trade, but I just want to keep it simple. So we're just going to keep it simple. We have 50% on and we're trailing with the 10. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, beautiful. All right, we would have got out on this gap down. Close 27.33. All right, let's calculate that. 27.33 minus 21.7 divided by 1.15. 4.9 plus 1.53 divided by 2. All right, we made 3.2 R on this trade. So why didn't we do better? We didn't do better because we entered on this big, huge, long candle day, so our risk wasn't great. If we had used this, we could have gotten maybe 60 cents of risk, maybe 70 cents of risk, so it would have been much tighter risk, and this trade would have looked a lot better. But we're just, this was a beauty here. I mean, it wasn't that long, 13 bars. But the things that were good about it, it was super tight here, right on the 20. That is just perfection. That is what you want exactly after this big, huge, after this flush out, huge volume and momentum come in. Get super tight days right there. Volume on those super tight days was still respectable. It was almost to average, so it wasn't too low. Like back here, this was like too low a volume. But this was just right. Man, that's exactly what you want to see. All right, getting tight on the 20. Bouncing off of it. Oh, wow. Huge reversal candle there. Ooh. So if we'd used the 20 instead of the 10, we would have gotten out maybe half a point lower. So 10 was a good call. Now we're going sideways. This is higher lows right beneath the main moving average. This is not super pretty. We just had this huge failed breakout. I kind of want it to come back down to the 50 and the 65, but I wouldn't fault you for wanting to take this. Yeah, we failed it. Okay, now we're going more sideways. Yeah, we're going to buy over this big red candle. This big red candle has a high of 28.37. We're going to buy there. But never mind. We're canceling that because, all right, that's the breakout right there. How does this look as far as the breakout goes? Doesn't look great. The volume is super low in here. I am predicting this breakout will fail and we will make it down to these moving averages. Hey, we were right. All right. Wow, look at this volume coming in here. Look at this volume coming in right below the 65. Do we want to go to the 100 maybe? A breakout like at 26, if you were to take a buy, I mean, you have all these moving averages above that are just going to be, you're just going to knock your head on. So I'm not taking it. It's looking better though. All right, there's a little breakout, lower volume. Boom. I mean, you could have taken this breakout here. It was breaking out right into these moving averages, and the volume was pretty crappy. But yeah, you could have taken that. Looks like we're consolidating above. All right, we're continuing. What do we got going here for us? Yeah, I mean, gosh, maybe we should have taken this. I don't know. Would you have taken this trade? Let me know in the comments. Was this good enough? This doesn't look great. If it had kind of come down here and then come back up, and then these moving averages would have come down, we would have looked better. But yeah, we just blasted right through. Volume was okay on this blast through, and now it looks like we're riding the 10 higher. Yeah, that was the trade. Sometimes you miss them. Man, just looks good. This was the trade right here. This is what you wanted to get in on. Shoot. All right, that trade stopped you out there. Coming back down, consolidating underneath. Breakout. Okay. I'm kind of burnt out on this stock. I'm not gonna lie. It's been with this stock for 2 years now, and yeah, I'm getting burnt out on it. I want to see perfection, really, and we're starting to get just non-perfection. But this is kind of nice, consolidating under here. I kind of wanted to touch the 50 and the 65 again to get interested again, but it's not going to do that, I don't think. All right, down to the 50. We got this nice kind of range it's built, very long. Volume is really drying up though. Ugh. All right, that was the breakout, and it failed instantly. This is getting very squirrely, very tight. Volume is coming in though. Interesting. Wow, a little update there. This maybe be able to see it better. I mean, that is kind of perfection, right? That's exactly what I'm looking for. All right, I'm buying over this day. High 32.82. 32.82 I'm entering. All right, I'm in. All right. 32.82. My stop is going to be below these two moving averages, below the 50. My stop is 32.15. So 67 cents risk. 32.15. That's actually pretty good. This has gotten tight enough. What's our ADR? ADR's right here. ADR's around 3. So yeah, this could be good. Let's see if we kind of get this slow march higher, because the bodies of the candles have gotten so much tinier. We're in April here, so this was beginning of the year. That could have also been another indication that this trade was going to work, as it was in January, and stuff likes to run at the beginning of the year for sure. These are definitely momentum times, and we're getting into like mean reversion times and technical trading. So let's see. All right, we're looking good. Where do I want to get out of 25%? Minute 32.82. We're almost at 34, so we're almost at a 2-hour trade here. I guess I'm going to get out of 50%. I'm just going to get out of a plug of it, because volume is crappy. We're going to get out of a plug of it right at these highs, 34.20. All right, we actually opened at 34.05. Yeah, and high was 34.50. Okay, so 34.20 minus 32.82, $1.38 divided by our NIS. All right, so we got 2R on 50%. And we're just going to trail the rest, see what we can get. This is either very bullish or very not bullish. Like, this is so orderly, just slowly marching up. And I find that what are we at? 40 minutes. I find that trades like this can be either amazing or terrible. Looks like it's going to be amazing. Made new highs. Oh, baby. All right, are we trailing with the 10 or are we trailing with the 20? 20's way down there. I feel like I want to trail with the 20. Man, it is just loving the 10 though. Yeah, all right, this would have been our first exit here. We closed below the 10 right there, but the 20 is so close. I'm going to use the 20. This thing does like to gap, which sucks. All right, we're at the 20. All right, 10 was the better one, but what? Am I frozen? Here we go. Okay, closed at 37.90. So let's just calculate real quick. 37.90 minus 32.82. 5R on, I'm sorry, 5 points divided by 0.65. 7.8R on the second part. You add 2 divided by 2, 4.9R. I'm like cashed out on this stock. This stock has like just been paying dividends. Let's just see what happens, because I'm kind of done. It's been 40 minutes on this video. Wow. So this was a really nice setup. And then it just went sideways. It turned into a pullback stock here. Had a deep pullback to the 200 there. And from the 200, it had this kind of choppy consolidation, although volume was really high in there. And then, bam, it broke out again here. This was the breakout day, lower volume breakout day, so wouldn't have really liked that. And it ran up. Now it's failing these, but it just keeps slowly going higher. Oh, this was nice. This was a nice little breakout here. Anyway, we're going to call it just because I'm kind of cashed out, and I think that might be about it. Let's see. Yeah, this was it. This was not a bad pattern, though, right in here, man. We gapped up. This might have been earnings or something like that. And we had tight consolidation. Boom, popped up for a few days. Could have gotten, I mean, I like how tight this is. You could have gotten a really good risk there. 2-point risk. Then it ran up 10 points. So, yeah, very nice. Anyway, I'm going to call it there. I know this video a little bit longer. Hopefully I'll get another one out here in this next week, but it's going to be really busy for me. If you like this, subscribe, like it, share it, do all those fun things, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching The Deep Dive.